Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And this is quite a reception. I was thinking back to 5 days ago when we started, and apparently word has gotten out, so this is a great turnout. So thank you very much for coming out all week to the Mystical Arts of Tibet and the mandala sand painting. And thank you for coming to our closing ceremony today. Just a couple of public service announcements before I turn it over. At the end of the ceremony today, we will not be processing outside for the dispersal of the sand into the water, just given the weather and some of our icy conditions. But rest assured, the sand from our mandala will be taken with the monks to the next location where it will be released into the water and then spread globally our mandala of wisdom. So just FYI. But at the conclusion of the program, we will hand out bags of the blessed sand for all of us that are here, so you can take a piece of it home with you. I want to thank our students at UW-Eau for making these type of programs possible. It really would not be possible without our students. I want to thank Wisconsin Public Radio, Wise Radio, and all of our partners for making these events possible. I want to thank you, our patrons, our customers, for coming out, supporting us, but also supporting the mystical arts of Tibet as well. So, with that being said, I'm going to turn the floor over, and please enjoy our closing ceremony, and thank you so much for coming out today.
Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. Okay, so before starting the actual closing ceremony of the mandala sand painting of the wisdoms, the Manjushri, the Buddha of the Manjushri, so we would like to thank to the assistant director of this student center activities and the involvement and leadership, Mr. Paul here. So we would like to, on behalf of our group and the monastery, we would like to thank to organizing and also these wonderful hospitalities and friendship and so on and so forth. So we really want to thank, as to token of the thanking him, so we want to present little gift to him. Please come over the whole. So this is a traditional Tibetan scarf, white scarf for the thanking him on behalf of monastery and our group. Thank you. Thank you. And also I would like to thank to all the staff members of this student center here, that there is student centers and all the faculties and staff members, and also students, and also many of the new faces, the local people here, and thank you very much for supporting your wonderful generosity of time and the energies and friendships and support towards this Mystical Arts of Tibet tour. And we have been very, very honored to have this wonderful opportunity to share one of our most important spiritual arts that is known in Tibetan, the Kilgore, Tulsen Kilgore, which means, the mandala sand painting. So this particular mandala sand painting, as you know, the mandala sand painting of the Buddha Manjushri. The Buddha Manjushri is one of the enlightened being whose specific energy is for wisdom. So we intended, to make this, mandala sand painting of the wisdom for the students and everyone here. So without wisdom, so it's difficult to know the reality of things and events. So we hope that wisdom that can really help us to clear all the ignorances and thereby see the real picture of the reality of all phenomena, things and events, so that we can have more the better, the happiness and the joy and happiness and enlightenment. So I would like to make a few words or remarks for the closing ceremonies. So the closing ceremony, what actually the monks are going to, perform here is, first of all, they are going to do the, consecration ceremony, and then they are going to do once again, the invocation ceremony of, particular, the deities, the enlightened being, the Buddha Manjushri, and all the enlightened, beings and Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, in order to receive, the blessing and the healings, to heal those, the unhealthy emotions and thoughts, and also those, the unwanted, pain and suffering and so on and so forth. So that's how the monks are going to perform, the few different steps, the chanting and the prayers and the meditations and the visualization of the enlightened deity, the Manjushri, and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas here. And so, as you see here, the mandala sand painting, just the completed one. At the very center, you see the center, the image of the Buddha Manjushri at the very center the monks have created here. And then all four different, the surrounding, you see there are, the different symbols. For example, like the wisdom sword, and then scriptures, and also the lotus flowers, which actually representing the wisdom realizing emptiness, or wisdom realizing the impermanence nature of all things and events, and also of life. So that's, you see. And then you see the mandala, when we're talking about the mandala, so there are mainly three different, types of the mandala. The external mandalas, internal mandalas, and then secret levels of the mandalas. So when we creating the mandala sand, that is, mandala, sand painting, so those are considered to be the external mandala that we see through our eye senses. And then in order to, create the external mandala, so there are many ways and means to create the external mandala. So this is one of them, one of the very popular, the creation of mandala that's, out of, sand. So the external mandala can be created through painting on the canvas. And also external mandala can be created through, the three-dimension ones. If you ever visit to different monasteries in South India and, some other places, in India, in monasteries, you see the three-dimensional mandala that's made out of wood, which normally takes years to, to construct.